I'm Shauna Brata, Dr. Mom HD, and welcome once again. This time what I'm going to talk to you about is more on the idea of conceiving a baby. So let's talk about getting pregnant. This is a little bit of a take from what I normally do because I normally deal with children's issues. But since I also look after the moms and others of the family, then I thought I'd better bring some of that to my blog. And the reason I want to do that is there are women out there that are having a hard time conceiving. And I just got back from a wonderful seminar from Liz Layler from New Zealand, who has a huge success rate with homeopathics and fertility. Not only conceiving, but actually delivering babies. She's got an 87% success rate. And I learned her protocol, and I have to tell you, it is amazing. So if you know someone out there that's having trouble conceiving, here are some really quick tips that I want you to give them, or pass on my video, or give them my number, and boy, we can set up an appointment and I can definitely help. So here's some things that I want to go over. If you're having a hard time conceiving, first off, better know your cycle. So when are you ovulating? And what is ovulation? So ovulation is basically the thickening of the mucosous lining. So what you need is a large amount of mucus in that area in order for the sperm to be accepted. So when we're talking mucus, that's basically looking in your underwear and noticing that there's a yellowish stain of mucus during that time of ovulation. And when does ovulation happen? Can happen anywhere between 6 days to 14, 28 days. Normally it's around 10 to 14 days, and that's after the first bleed. So when you start your period, that's the first day of bleed. And you go through what your period is all about, and you figure that out, and then after that, 10 days after that first bleed is generally when you start seeing the changing of the mucus in your body. And that's when ovulation is. If you have no idea when this is occurring in your body, or you don't think you're ovulating, then get the ovulation test kits that are at the drugstore or the LH strips. And this will tell you when you actually are ovulating, which will help you. So the next thing that I need you to do, and sometimes this is difficult, but the next thing that I need you to do is to make sure that you're not having sex every day. Did you know that it takes 1 million sperm in order for one to infiltrate the egg and therefore to become pregnant? So what the guys need to do is actually store it up. So every other day, once you finished your period and you know that you're ovulating, say you ovulate on day 10, and that's the highest, what I want you to do is start on day 8, day 10, 12, 14, and continue that way. So don't waste the sperm, and don't waste any of that precious moments that you can have. The guys actually need to build up that sperm count so that they can actually help you get pregnant. So guys, take a break, enjoy it, and just work it every other day, okay? The other thing that I want to talk to you about is if you are unable to get well lubricated, don't use KY jelly. KY jelly is actually a sperm antagonist. So what you need to do is find some natural lubricants or lubricants that aren't going to harm the sperm. So especially if you're trying to get pregnant, the last thing you want to do is antagonize the sperm so that you're not able to actually conceive. So something like willow bark, that definitely helps. It's a natural substance, or slippery elm, that is a natural substance that will help you lubricate your body naturally. There are other natural products out there, and I really suggest that you look for that, and ones that aren't antagonistic to the sperm. The other thing too is, girls, if you have a hostile environment down there, which means if you're getting candida all the time, yeast infections, urinary tract infections, things like that are happening, you've got a hostile environment then for the sperm. So basically what you need to do is start looking at ways of getting rid of that candida or that thrush or yeast or whatever you want to call it. And what you can do is follow a candida diet. So it's very strict, you need to follow it, and this is something that's going to get your body back into balance and back into health. I hope these tips help. If you want more information about how to conceive and what this new protocol that I've learned about is all about, please give me a call. It is incredible what you can do with homeopathy. It's natural, safe, effective, and boy, if your periods are out of whack, this is something that you should actually be considering. So, I'm Shauna Bradshaw. Like me on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter, and definitely check out my new and upcoming website as I'm revamping it now to make sure that moms are included in this and others. I'm Shauna Bradshaw, Dr. Mom HD. Thank you once again. I will talk with you later. Bye for now.